The D.C. Appeals Court denies Trump's immunity claims in election interference case. A federal appeals court has rejected former President Donald Trump's claim of immunity from criminal prosecution in the case involving his alleged plot to overturn the 2020 election results, marking a blow to his expansive interpretation of executive power. The three-judge panel at the U.S. Court of Appeals for the D.C. Circuit also dismissed Trump's argument that he could only be prosecuted after a conviction in a Senate impeachment trial. In their unanimous opinion, the judges stated, "We cannot accept former President Trump's claim that a president has unbounded authority to commit crimes that would neutralize the most fundamental check on executive power." The judges emphasized that Trump's stance would undermine the system of separated powers by placing the president beyond the reach of all three branches of government. They concluded that the office of the presidency does not grant its former occupants immunity from the law for all time thereafter. Trump now has until February 12 to inform the D.C. Circuit if he plans to seek a stay of the decision by appealing to the U.S. Supreme Court. If he chooses to appeal, the case will be placed on hold until the Supreme Court issues its final decision. The federal election interference case, brought by special counsel Jack Smith, accuses Trump of attempting to reverse his 2020 election defeat by promoting fake electors and obstructing Congress on January 6, 2021. Trump initially filed a motion to dismiss the case, which was rejected by the trial judge, leading him to appeal to the D.C. Circuit. The special counsel had sought to expedite the process by directly involving the U.S. Supreme Court, but the higher court referred the case back to the appeals court. The outcome of Trump's appeal was not surprising, as his lawyer, John Sauer, faced challenges during oral arguments. Judge Florence Pan questioned the implications of Trump's interpretation, suggesting that it would enable hypothetical self-pardons, sale of military secrets, or assassination of political rivals without facing criminal consequences. The panel also scrutinized whether Trump's position on presidential immunity had changed from his second impeachment trial, where his lawyers argued that the Justice Department should decide if he engaged in insurrection during the January 6 Capitol attack. While the attempt to dismiss the charges on grounds of presidential immunity was not expected to succeed, it was viewed as a tactic to potentially delay Trump's trial date by several months. Trump's legal strategy appears focused on seeking delays, allowing him to potentially appoint an attorney general who would drop the charges if he were to win the 2024 presidential election. Even if the trial does not get postponed, Trump aims to capitalize on its proximity to Election Day to argue that the charges are politically motivated. As the legal proceedings continue, the question remains, how will this ruling impact Trump's legal strategy and the timing of his trial? Only time will reveal the implications of this decision. What are your thoughts on the rejection of Trump's claim of immunity and its potential impact on his legal proceedings?